Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juju and I hope that you guys are having a fantabulous day. So guys, it's been about 2 weeks now since I did a video. Let me tell you something. I came back from my vacation and it was just all hell broke loose. It's been so crazy, with school and work. School especially, let me tell you something. It's like, you know, it's coming down to the end. I'm on my second to last class, and let me tell you, they are giving us the business. Okay? It's like, I don't know. I spoke to a coworker of mine, and he was telling me that this class was not as hard. It's like, the last session of the class is like you have four practicums, and I'm on practicum three. So, he was telling me that, practicum three is very repetitive, but it's not as hard. I don't know. To me, it's a lot more work. And it is literally like kicking my butt like every week. Like, it's like we have at least one small paper and then a big paper every week. Um, it's kind of developing our proposal and adding more to it. But I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot more work. I mean, some of the information I'm able to get from, my prior work, but I don't know. It's just really like overwhelming. But, that's not going to stop me because I'm almost done, you know. And I'm looking forward to celebrating. I'm going to turn up because this is like a big celebration. I just can't wait. And y'all going to celebrate with me. What are you doing? Yes. So, what else been going on? What else? I I also want to talk about something else. Um, I've been doing these videos for like about 6 months. I did reach my 6 month goal. In my first video, I said that my goal was to do at least 6 months and one video every week. And I did reach that 6 months. Thank God I just made it. June would have been 6 months because anything after that, it's been like, I've been missing a week here and there, and I was trying to keep up and say, okay, I'm gonna do another 6 months, but as you can see, that's not gonna happen. I won't say it's not gonna happen, but I just don't want to promise that because between school and work, it's just been non-stop, you know. But I know it's all gonna be worth it in the end. I can't wait to finish, and I also have another surprise, but I don't want to talk about it yet because the last time I spoke about it, it kind of like, I wouldn't say it backfired in my face. When it happens, I'm just gonna let you know. Okay? I don't want to say, oh, this is going to happen. Um, so it's a little setback. I wouldn't even call it backfire. It was just a little setback. So I'm not gonna say nothing until it's actually here. Okay, guys. So with that being said, um, as you can see, let me just talk about my hair a little bit. So this has been about probably like 3 weeks now since I um put in these I guess you call them, I think these are the Bohemian locks. It's got so many of them. You got the Bohemian, the Rasta locks, you got the butterfly ones, which I originally wanted to try. But what happened is when I bought the hair, the girl, when she was trying to pull the dread through the hoop, it was too small. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try that next. Maybe not after this. I'm probably gonna do like what do you call it? That's my regular weave after this. Guys, I'm trying to transition from the um permed hair to the curly hair to natural hair. I keep saying curly hair to natural hair. So it's been about it's almost 7 months now. No, it's more than that. Wait, the last time I put permed in my hair was October. So the end of October. So we're talking about November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, it's like 8 months. So I'm going into like July will make 9. So I am very proud of myself. I never thought that I got would have gotten this far. Let me tell you something. Last month, girl, I was ready to put that perm in my hair because you know the problem with these hairstyles is like I thought that I would have been able to, still kind of do like different types of hairstyle. Um, with my hair with the perm coming out. But the problem is, it's like the only hairstyle that you could do without any extension is slicking your hair back, and that's all you could do. And for all of you who know me, I need different styles. I get bored, so I was slicking my hair back for like a good um couple of months, and I just got tired of it. Like, how many times can you do your hair slicked back, like a ponytail, hair, a bun, your bun on top of your head in the middle, at the back? Like it's not that many things that you could do, So I just got tired of it, and then I said, you know what? I need to really start trying different protective hairstyles. Braids are not my thing, but I really like the locks because it kind of reminds me of these curly locks. It reminds me of when I get my regular hair done because I do have, curls in my hair. So it really turned out well. It's growing out, as you could see, much better because of that. When I just did it, it was so tight. And the girl was right when she was talking, about the baby hairs. See, I'm getting a lot more baby hairs now. So your baby hairs do loosen up, even although I just still didn't really like the fact that she took in all my baby hairs. But she was right. Um, the baby hair does loosen up, and as you were able to get more baby hair as it gets older. Um, I'm loving it now that it's older. When you do it in the beginning, it's very stiff and kind of neat. Now it's getting very messy. I have put some it was a little bit dark, and she did mix it with some blonde in the top. But what I also did was I bought those, those spraying um those spraying color. I bought that, and I put a little color in here. I sprayed just a little bit of color, just to boost up some more. Because guys, as you guys know, I love me some color. Who you doing, y'all? So with that being said, I just want to talk about Texas recap. Um, okay. So as you guys know, and I'm bringing this up again because I'm going to lead into something else. Remember I went to Texas, and the devil, he tried to throw a little monkey wrench into my vacation, from me having to pay for my carry-on, $35 a pop, me and my boyfriend, and then the flight was delayed like 5 hours, I believe, because it was a 7:45 flight. We didn't take off until like 12:30. Okay. Then we got to the hotel, and they didn't have a microwave. My sister had bought us food and wine. I ended up drinking the wine because I couldn't eat. I can't eat cold food. I just can't. And it was Chinese food too. Girl. Okay. We not eating no Chinese food cold. And it was shrimp. As I told you before, my boyfriend ate it, but he has a belly of a cockroach, okay? He can eat anything. Even from when I was younger, like I never liked cold food. My food gotta be hot, okay? Guys. So guys, anyway, so had a beautiful time. My cousin took me out. I forgot to mention my sister had taken me out too. So the first night we went to a spot called Jamaica, Jamaica. Let me tell you something. It is turn up city in there. I enjoyed myself so much. We left like about, it was like two something, and it was still packing there. It was like when I walked in, I was like, oh, this is how y'all doing down here? Because it didn't even look like we were in the middle of a pandemic, I'm telling you. But we partied and we had such a good time. And then my cousin took me out the next night. I forgot the name of the lounge, but beautiful too. Okay, I had such a good time. I mean, again, I asked myself, are we really in the middle of a pandemic? Because it was just a different scene down there, okay? But we had such a good time, enjoyed ourselves. So, back to reality. Um, school is crazy, work is crazy, and here I am here. So that's why I ended up missing um almost 2 weeks. My mother came to visit last week Monday. I so wanted to do a show with her, but it was like she had ended up staying at one of her friends' house, and because her friend was nice enough, she bought her a ticket to come and visit. I always thought that was so nice. I said, "Mom, you got yourself some good friends. How you doing? Shoot. I wish I got friends like that that say, come on, girl, come and visit me, come and pay for a ticket. You go, Mom, yas." But anyway, she was staying at her friend's house, and she had a fantabulous time. And then she came over my house and spent a few nights. And but I did want to do a video so bad, but it was like what we like when she did come over here the night. It was like I end up working that day, so it was just like everything just kind of like just got pushed back. And I was like, you know what, next time. But we had a good time. We went a few places, and that was it. So when she was going back, so this is why I kind of like brought up the drama that happened at the airport with us. When she was going back to Florida, right? We dropped her off at the airport like about 5 o'clock. Same thing. It was like a late flight. I don't know if it's the late flights or the issues. I don't know. Her flight was 7 something, just like mine. So she texted me. I was kind of like on edge, when I it's that scared the hell out of me because I just saw the curtain moving. It was my cat. I just freaked out like, what in the world? It was my cat by the curtain. Hey kitty. Where are you? I wanted to show her. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't know where she went. I hope that. Oh, there she goes. Don't be scaring me like that, okay? Come here. Come here. She's like, I'm not about that life. I'm not trying to come into the camera. She doesn't like the camera either. When I try to see, she left. When I try to take a picture of her, she runs. She does not. She want to have nothing to do with the camera. Unlike me, okay? I guess we just different because I love me the camera. How you doing? Yes. So, okay. Let me stay focused. Okay, so I dropped her off, and so I was a little bit on edge because her suitcase was very heavy, and I'm saying to myself, "Mom, you're gonna be overweight." So, my lips are getting a little bit dry. So anyway, she was like, "No, no, no, I'm fine. It just felt heavy to me." Anyway, so I was like, I kind of like was like kind of like sticking around because I'm like, I had my phone in my hand just in case she calls and she said that she has to leave some stuff back. But anyway, that was fine. I did try texting her. She didn't answer, and then I called her. But anyway, she called me. She didn't call. She didn't answer. But then she called me like about maybe an hour later after I dropped her off. I said, "I'm fine. They said that the flight is delayed." I'm like, "Here we go. Great. That's just grand." So I said, "How long is it delayed?" She said, "Oh, it's about an hour." So I said, "Okay, that's not bad." I think the flight was 7:10, so they were talking about 8:10. That they would start boarding. So I said that was not bad. But then remember, that's how mine started out. So I didn't hear nothing from her. I figured that, it was like I had to go to work that day. So I ended up going in like about I went in at 7 o'clock. Everything was fine. And then, it was like about maybe like 9 o'clock. I had texted her to say if anything okay. She didn't respond. Then, I had like a rapid response at the job, and then, I came back down, and then what do you call it? I had to do some paperwork, and anyway, one thing's kind of led into another. I had some issues, at the job, putting out fires, the normal things that happen. And then so um She texted me. It was like about 12 o'clock, 12:30 ish. She, no, maybe like going on 1. She texted me and said, "Would you believe that I'm still here?" I was like, "What?" I said, "What do you mean you're still here?" She said, "I'm still at the airport. The flight didn't take off yet." I was like, "What?" I said, "That is ridiculous." So now I was telling her, I said, "Mom," I said, "You mad?" I said, "Well, what are they saying? Flight is delayed, flight is delayed, flight is delayed. Are they saying what the reason is?" They can't tell her, they're not telling her what the reason is. I was like, you know what? I said, it's a lot of shadiness going on. I said, that's very shady. What do you mean they can't tell you? Anyway, she said to me that apparently they went on the plane, they boarded the plane, they didn't board the plane until like 8:30 ish, was on the plane, same nonsense like me, was on the plane for like an hour and a half. Then they told him that they couldn't take off. Then they had to come off the plane because they had to switch planes because of some technicality with the plane. And she said that she was fine because she rather been safe than sorry. And then it was like they've been sitting there, and then now it's almost 12 o'clock. Now let me tell you something. I would have combusted into like a million pieces, okay? Because I don't know what is going on. It's just nonsense after nonsense with traveling now. And I've had other people told me that all these delays. It's just very annoying. It's like, damn, you're trying to get away, and it's like nonsense after nonsense. So I don't know if it's because of the surge of people traveling why this is happening. Maybe they don't have enough people, to run the airport. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, she said to me that what do you call it? So I was saying to her, I said, just find out what's going on. She said, "Oh, the airport, like the airline office is gonna open up like about 2 o'clock. So they're gonna tell us what's going on. So they're, apparently, so the flight is canceled at this point. It's canceled. So then she was like, they're gonna tell us what's going on and what's the next flight they could put us on. So eventually, she calls me back like about a little bit after 2, and she says, "Oh, they can't get me on the next flight until 1 o'clock the next day." So I'm just like, I said, this is so crazy. Like I said, did they tell you why the flight was canceled? Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? There was no pilot. What do you mean there was no pilot? What happened to the pilot? What happened to the pilot? How is it there no pilot to fly the plane? Okay, y'all made the passengers get on the plane knowing that there was no pilot, and now they had to get off. So what? The pilot was maybe the pilot overslept, and y'all thought that the pilot was gonna get there in time, and I guess y'all didn't get the pilot in time, or the pilot was partying too much and couldn't make it to work. I mean, I don't know. These things happen, but I've just never experienced it. I was like so done. I said it had to be something like that. So it was just so funny to me. I said it was no pilot to fly the plane. So I was just done. But I guess it happens. I guess it happens, right? You know, that's like how you have a shortage of staff. You may have a shortage of staff in the airport, and you know, didn't have no pilot to fly. Maybe the other pilot that was gonna fly was too tired. I don't know, but I guess it happens. But anyway, finally, so I had to ask my boyfriend to go and get her from the airport. My boyfriend is like, he has so much patience. He was like, no problem. He went and got her, and then she came home. She was exhausted. Thank God, because I was stuck at work. Um, but I was working with another supervisor. I guess I could have, if I had to leave, I would have had to leave. It is what it is. But I could have put her in an Uber. So, it is what it is. Um, so, with that, it was like she came home, she slept a little bit. So we were able to bring her back to the airport, and then she ended up leaving. So, that was it. But, I just had to tell you the story about my mother experiencing another drama at the airport. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I want to go to Jamaica, and I'm just like, I'm like dreading, you know, um, my boyfriend's godbrother's wife was saying that when she was coming back from Jamaica, it was like the same drama. It was like, it was like one person sitting at the desk, checking passports in, and it was like they were in there for like hours. I'm like, this is so crazy. Yeah, so anyway, she herself had a good time, so I want to go too. So if y'all want to come to Jamaica with me, let me know. Who you doing? So guys, so that is it. So I just want to talk about my Ipsy bag collection. How you doing? I always I always save whatever I get in it. I'm absolutely loving this gold bag, loving it. This is one of my favorite colors, and I like that they lined it with the blue on top. So guys, this is a serum oil drop. I like to test it out. It feels very good. Some of the products that I get from my Ipsy bag, I do use it. This is like an eyebrow brush, which is nice, but I am not feeling. Hold on. I'm not feeling this. It's a pencil. As you guys know that, see, it doesn't even mark well. As you guys know that to find a good eyebrow pencil is just, it's just impossible sometimes. This is it looks like a moisturizer. Oh, it's a sunscreen. It's a moisturizer with a sunscreen. If I can open it. Okay, let me see if I have like a pen or something I could open it with. Oh my God, this is so hard to get into. Okay, my God. Let's feel it. Okay. This one is called Bombi Honey. That's good. Okay. Maybe I'll use it. I like to test out my products, Okay, what else is in here? What else you got? Oh, this is a regular eyebrow pencil. I don't really use pencils. I usually use my liquid eyeliner. So, guys, that's about it. I'm just gonna put on. I wanted to show you this. This is called my perfusion box, beauty box, and it has all these different warm colors in there. So I am actually going to do a quick makeup application with it. Okay. Let's see what color I'm going to use. Since I have on a little bit of, bronze and a little multicolor, I'm probably going to go with like this color, the bronze. Ooh, that marks very well. Yeah, so I definitely love the way how that's looking. How you doing? Yep. And I don't know, everything is like so hard to open. Okay, guys. Forgive me, guys. Everything is like so hard to open. I don't know what's going on. I didn't have my Wheaties today. What are you doing? So I'm just applying my magnetic glue. Actually, this is not magnetic glue. This is actually regular glue. I really should have started talking about my bag from before. Because, I had to tell my little story about my mother's trip. I started using this glue. It's very good. It's called Beth Lan. Got it from Amazon. And it's very tacky. My sister introduced it to me. When I went to Texas. Because it's very important that you have a very good glue. When you're putting on your eyelashes, right? Because you want it to stick. Trust me. I have been in situations wherein I'm talking and the eyelash is coming off. Okay, we've been there. So you gotta make sure, guys, that you have a very good glue to seal your eyelashes in. Okay. Girl. Oh, so I'm just gonna let it just let that simmer a little bit. You gotta let it dry a little bit. I had put on my foundation already. So I'm just putting on my powder. And that's another thing at work. I don't know what's going on. It's like a surge of people, patients, you know, and it's not COVID. It's not COVID, because I know they're talking about that new variant. It's just people are just coming in. A lot of people are sick. A lot of people are sick. Because in the summertime, I just don't ever remember the hospitals being this packed. It did. I know that the hospitals are happy they're making money, but usually at this time, I don't know. I got a surge of patients coming in. It's crazy. All right, let's pop these lashes on. So guys, I usually start from the top. The corner. I feel like I'm seeing an. Am I seeing like a I thought I saw like a cat fur on my eye. Or am I bugging out? Am I bugging out? Am I bugging out? Guys, you just always have to make sure you do that check. I feel like I have something on my face, like a fur or something. But I sworn I saw it just now. Let's try this again. I feel like I'm seeing. I swear I'm seeing like a fur or something on my eyes. So, guys, you just do the check. And you gotta make sure that it's stuck on properly. Okay? It's very important. So usually I go like this. So the best way to check it is to go like this. Okay. And then you do the same thing for over here. These are very long. I can feel them hitting the top of my eyelids. Like the top of here. Okay, guys. So I also wanted to try this color. This is by Lip Sense. Never tried it before. Okay. Let's see how it comes out. How you doing? It's cool. This one is what? Crimson. Yeah, it's very nice. I don't really see them advertising Lip Sense anymore. I don't know if they're still in business, but I actually used to sell for this company. Made a lot of money. You know me, I'm always doing some kind of hustle to the side. Easy, yes. So I want it to be a little bit more red, so I'm gonna let that coat dry. In the meantime, I am going to add a little bit more eyeliner to the end. Because, I love me with the dramatic eyeliner. I'll be like winging my eyes out, looking like a cat. I love me. Just love me some eyeliner. Even when I was a little girl, like just growing up in school, when I finally got to wear makeup, I mean, you know, legally, because I used to sneak out and wear it. It's like when I went to school, I was like in junior high school, I used to sneak out and wear it. My mother, I mean, she wasn't really, I don't know, she was strict with certain things. But like growing up, she never bothered us with what kind of clothes we wanted to wear or anything like that. But what do you call it? I just used to sneak out. you know, and the makeup stuff, I used to sneak out with it. But then she probably wouldn't even have bothered us. She probably wouldn't even have bothered me with that either. You know, my mother, she was like, as long as you guys do good in school, she was fine with that. She was strict with school. You know, it's like you had to make sure that you're going to school. Anything else, you know, she was a little lenient with us. hmm And I'm just gonna line my lips a little bit. This color is popping. How you doing? It is cocking. Yas. So that is called crimson. It's like a crimson red, I guess. So yes, guys. And let me just put on. I shouldn't have done that. um, because this thing is like you gotta wait until it dries completely before you can even blot. What I like about this is vegan free. It's not tested on animals. And I'm actually going that right now. You know, um, trying to wear makeup that's not tested on animals. So guys, yeah, that is it. So yes, it didn't turn out too bad after all. Yes, guys. Let me just put a do my neck. My neck is always sweating. And the ring light doesn't help. I always say I try to use my AC um while I'm doing my videos, but it was so much background noise. And I know there is a way to edit the video and take out the background noise, but you know what? I just don't have the time. I barely learned how to use um the this Mac camera. Like I just don't have the time. Okay? I'm just like it's just too much. And I'm not computer savvy at all. So that doesn't help. All right, guys. So that is it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Okay, I will try and continue to do my upload a video every week, but you know, as you can see, your girl is busy, busy, busy. So I hope to see you next week, guys. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your week and have yourself a fantabulous rest of the week. And I will see you next week. You know what to do. If you like this video, hit the like button or give me a thumbs up. You could share my video and don't forget to subscribe. Take care, guys, and have yourself, as I mentioned before, a fantabulous week. Bye, guys.